These things aren't going away, and neither are computers. But there are things you can do that will instantly correct your posture without exercise. Now, I'm not going to say posture exercises aren't important, because they absolutely are. But I'm going to show you things that you can change in your day that will instantly help correct your posture. It's reported that the average person spends about 3 hours and 15 minutes on their cell phones every single day. And that individuals check their phone up to 58 times per day. And if I'm being honest, I'll bet you it's way more than that. Here's a new study that verifies what we already know. Long-term cell phone use and smartphone use is bad for our spine. So what can you do to help change your posture when you're on this to fix your posture instantly without having to do any exercises? I'm going to show you 6 variations you can start doing immediately that's going to help fix your posture without any exercises. Let's get to it. We have to stop this posture. This is probably the worst position we can be in. We're training ourselves to be in a hunchback forehead posture. We stand like this, we walk like this. So a couple simple changes. The first position you can change to is very simply take your arms, internally rotate, set your elbows on your chest or your rib cage, and hold your phone while looking up. Again, internally rotate, pull down, and hold. This will become fatiguing because it's new for you. That is okay. It's great if it's fatiguing because it's going to make you move and change your posture, which is going to help you in the long run. If that one's uncomfortable, a second alternative while standing is taking your hand, putting it under your armpit or grabbing your back here, holding down, pulling down, and resting your elbow on the opposite hand. From the side, grab the back into your armpit, rest your elbow on the opposite hand. We always have to think about our posture alignment. What is ideal? Well, we know it's upright from the front and your head over top of your shoulders. If you can keep your head over top of your shoulders, it really helps in keeping your overall global spinal posture in good alignment. Another devastating posture for your spinal health. Let me show you 2 better alternatives right now. Okay, for this one, you want a supportive pillow here to help support your lower back. And you want to press your lower back up so it's supported, but you're not hunched over. You lean back slightly. The next thing is to get a pillow. It can be any type of pillow, and you have your elbows. You're going to bring this closer to your abdomen, your elbows up, and so much more comfortable and way more spinal health friendly. For those of you that have a little bit of lower back pain, you could also place a small pillow underneath your knees just to help support the lower back. Again, slightly lean into it. Do not allow your back to roll forward. Nice, neutral posture where your head and eyes are in line with your phone. And now for those who like to sit on the floor, you need to find a wall or the back of a sofa or a couch. And all you do is simply bring your knees up, slide back either to the wall or a sofa couch, knees up, elbows on your knees, head in neutral posture, and go to it. You should alternate between all of these that I'm showing. I still have 2 more really effective alternates to sitting or using your cell phone posture that's friendly to your spine. It's going to help correct and fix your posture by changing the behavior of how you do things on a day-to-day basis. Let's get to the next 2. This one could be the worst one out of everyone, and we all like to do it. We get tired, we want to lie down and use our phone, but this one is devastating to our spine, especially our neck. This one literally takes our neck and takes the curve and completely reverses the curve in the opposite direction of what normal is. It puts a tremendous amount of stress to the joints, it stretches the nerves, stretches the muscles, ligaments, and tendons, and it sets you up for chronic problems in the future. We need our posture and alignment to stay as normal as possible while using these positions. The very best alternative for this one, if you prefer to be lying down, is simply move ahead, lie flat, and have your arms up here. You're out of gravity, your spine is straight, and it's requiring you concentration and a little bit of effort to hold your phone. The great thing is you will not be able to do this for too long because your arms are going to get fatigued. And that's going to force you to sit up and move positions that will ultimately be less stressful for your spine, and your future spinal health will thank you. Another one of my favorites is lying on your stomach. Now this will be particularly helpful for those people that have had a history of sciatica, low back disc bulges, or herniations. What we're going to do is we're going to lie on our tummy. Your legs can come up if they want against the pillow, or they can lie flat. We're going to extend our arms up and just go at it like this. This creates a little bit of curve in your lumbar spine. It keeps your head upright, firing a few muscles. And again, these are harder positions to hold, which is great in the sense that it's going to force you to continue to change your position. Your best posture is your next posture. Remember that. It is vital that we continue to move our joints and change positions in order to reduce stresses in certain parts of our spine. While changing your poor postural holding habits for your cell phone will go a long way in helping you change your posture without specific exercises. If you combine these positions, which I've just demonstrated, with some of the other postural exercises that are demonstrated on my channel, you will get the very best results. As I said earlier in the video, your best posture is your next posture, because that's going to minimize stress on your spine. Your future self will thank you for making those changes now so you can support better posture, reduce spinal related problems, and live your healthiest, best life right now. Can't wait to see you in my next video. Until then, stay well.